If I show a name, and then saying, Betty, our baby was my agent home, our energy sim. I denya Beman is a mere enemy na. Obano so say mere mikunu enemy na.
Wasting my time.
Obi se mikunu se si ade me na dane anuafo. Enti ema me ho kran sore. Oba no so say eh me kran no me ni atenka bia ma me kunu this time o. Me de me mana. Den na say hyehyɛ amanfo ho a obeti a ofa akire ba akopɛ ko se ne maka ho. Den na ye hwɛ sɛ ene aware a ye ware sɛ ye nyina ne ye bɛka bomu ni akɔyɛ nim. Ni atumpɔn. Na se bedrum bi na enemu ntene ye mu apaapae dia ene wo se ye hu aduro. Enti na enwumre yi Mrs. Pedita Siama ene ye guest counselor papa. Bebacho o ye counselor a wa call counseling school every year. Reputable counseling school. O san ye so for pon bi yire. A wo san kire eye Bible mu asem. Bebacho wa ware wo ma. Enti nsem a wo kan nyina no. Only a book when you are to change experience and Kwani a can was a baby and so many dear say a cast of sex. Yensemu senkra na Bible ne kan say also of my media you share the Bible ne kan e fa na ho if you na you be ensemani e na be kan say na answer na no semu amunim edu this time dia mabom mema no nyom kakra enti yemfa ma ne de no nso enti ma de ma nyom ma ne mpe no eno e na yen ye de ye pe asemi ya madwene
telephone music
asemi ya bro madwene menti asiaso
it's like
Same paname
enya masade enya majuma kura na enya meka me hu ata soda meni mukoto je kala menya hu ade etu hia bibia misame you are not my responsibility yet there be and I was who here we born ochina okobo rasta ochina china wo kan cutest when you na ya meka there be what's the problem? We need problem. How for problem? And you me problem. You know be my problem. We need problem. What's the problem? How for problem? And you may have one manager. Just don't come on, hey, Michelle we. Now what you mean sample my what I got, you must send me rent your well from me mobile Olanda bro water bill, my bill light bill, and also what the was payment. Hey, baby, stop acting funny. So baby, you maintain no friend honey. Hey, fitting a quaint trebium, there may be and trebium, there be fitting a quaint trebium, Obokum fanning coon. About Fia me the jogging. Jimmy Tia dropping. Flashing. Empire bomb you nan campus chatting. And I was who here we born. Ochina, Okobo Rasta. Ochina China Woka cutest. When you na ya meka. Debbie, what's the problem? Only problem. Wow for problem. And ya me problem. Yeah. You know be my problem. Eva. No be my problem. To be a man now, it no be easy. And may move him oh. Now send a moji and I know she and I was who in your iPhone. Dum so to who here power bank, mango shoes, cosmetics, and many more. When you now you make a Debbie, what's the problem? We need problem. How for problem? And you have a problem. Zeba. It no be my problem. 5 minutes after 7 we'll take 102.9 143 Jumedi. Oh, you know be my problem. And you me problem. Yen say the amount for ni bika. Yen say the amount for ni bika.
From Pacho, I don't find you way send me away.
Yeah.
Good evening. I'm away, dear Miss Shrom. Pacho, I don't find you way send me away. A man and you know me here. Good evening. I'm away, dear Miss Shrom. Pacho, I don't find you way send me away. A man and you know me here.
I said me imagine it. Hey, I said me imagine it. Yes. Number near 020 37 38 500 020 37 38 500. Mama nchile nyumuni mchile. Aye, me hu wata soda. Mini mukoto ye kala. Benye hu adiye. Etunye bibiye misame. You are not my responsibility yet, Debbie. Hey, and it was the who here we born. Watching a Okobor Rasta. Watching a China Wokan cutest. When you know ya make a Debbie, hey, what's the problem? We need problem. All for problem. And you have a problem. Yeah, call a Telegram. So your Telegram group no link and you to your Facebook fan page or maybe or joining into the conversation. I come on. Now what you mean sample my Odanka Yamasembe rent whoever from home Olanda bro water bill, my bro light bill, and also what the was happening. Baby stop acting funny.
So pretty you are me jaya or me bottom sikati.
No friend me honey, many if you hate the song, go cry and fine. You can hate the song. We will sing. We will sing the song. In fact, we are singing the song. Obisa, please, what is the title of the song? And I was the who here we born. Obisa, I'm in such a problem. She's always asking for money. Protect 102.9. Number ni BM 020 37 38 500. Facebook fan page no air 143 Kasa. Mepa cho. Yenti amiguso eni wotwetwen common say na sesia na light na ebo nani. Enti obi asende me say oboluma won sha asiansa. Amon sha asiansa. Mo yenso mo man yankope battery nwe radio master. Enti mepa cho. Wunti na mateku no. Enti me ma 2 minutes more. To battery go radio ni na fe yeni nkomo. Eba, in fact I'm on for science and chance here. Okay, yanko yechi. Also for my ready enche yanko.
I
say me bro ma dwene mentias yeso.
It's like
Se me pana me enye ma sedie. Enye me adwuma kura, enye meka. Tie, me hu wata soda. Mini mukoto je kala. Menya hu adie. Etu hie bibie misame. You are not my responsibility yet, Debbie. And I was the who here we born. Ochina Okobor Rasta. Ochina China Wokan cutest. When you know ya make a Debbie, hey, what's the problem? Money problem, bow for problem, and you me problem, hey, what's your problem? Hey, you know be my problem. Eba, and you me problem. Hey, you know be my problem. Me shout a bam, me shall we? Now what you mean, sample my? Push yanesa. A horn or back at yours and me cry me phone I say.
And also I was sample me.
The money be a horse, I week na be shan and as I week no in the birthday.
Acting funny.
I may my book up on you walk with him more. This is Yama be a book there. Once I come to say my pastor Janet.
Obviously, say zero cover balance and a phone near boy and penal.
Oh, true. True. Yes, sir. The next thing you be buying your phone. The next thing you be buying your phone. You see, you're 2 your home for share.
Who couldn't as well?
A corner, you want to dim corner. Oh, Also for me you have initiative. You hu akodi mu ko ni ye mema na yesi so a ye kan sen ka yen twen na appointed time no ye be ware ya yan twen. Ti ye kofa guest na bia ni etuatua ya ma guest na ware. Nti na asa ye hu akodi mu. Ti atiku. We console ourselves, we console each other. Mema ni bi da so boka. Nti na mo ba ni etu omofo. Ni aka chom say adwuma ne de sa na tie e kan de obebo. Ne mo no
matimi ajibi.
Oh, enema ne na. Sese ma enema de akoka ba bi o. Enema ne de. Okay. Ye hu akodim ku no. Okay. Okay. Ode yebeba. Yenti ye nue o sesen.
Anyway, your body are welcome you. DJ Bore, anyway, your body are welcome you. You have a problem. You have a problem. What's the problem? What is your problem? DJ Bolo.
Okay, yeko. Ebusian for Yentina Senafe Yenin Komo Hayo Tech 102.9. Mrs. Pedite Siama a guest for today. Counselor, you share the importance of sex in marriage. Epacho ya specific. Aye, yemfan wada. You say awariem. Esan say awarie ene mount. Obi say the legitimacy. Awarie ene mount the audacity. Awarie ene mount the permission. Awarie ene mount the freedom. Obi say the laxity. Say ubetimi ene ohokeni ada. Na no de nyame na meka Mrs. Pedita ewa ha. So for me akwaba.
Ye ni.
Na mpacho apomu
Nyame adom ye ho ye.
Amanfo ko Facebook so for me wafa na ho wate fresh. Ye ne kwa so de ye de nim se da bi o ye fresh. Na wo nim ne dia ene je so okohwe no. E wo Facebook o. So for me Yankopon shita se ode waba. Na ene ye nkomo no. Obi se mi misa o se ne ye Christopher nkomo ana se ne obia ebetimi anyemu chefa
enyumre metia phone na DJ Bolo nso nya mensha
ami
fasa akwan so etia PIWC form tie nyina ene me area head apostle JBK Terry ne ye senia wo bisa no enyumre obia betimi anya ne chefa
wonderful
wo de aye ba bekan hu na emom senia topic ni site no in marriage inti ye pese yi wuti ase ese sex na ye ka ho asem anwumre no ewo awariem na me pese won santi ase enso se anwumre ye kasa na ye ka ni nyina no ye the Bible na ye de kasa so it's not going to be only scientific there are science e kan identity ye the Bible e kan ye the Bible e kan if say Bible mu na ye hu aware Nyankopon na hyehyɛ aware inti se yebetimi ate aware ase na yetimi ehu sex no senia esitie na yetimi ate ase yi a we need the Bible na me yes of my media me can make go to Bible
wonderful
na yehu dia Bible no eka efa sex ho and sex in marriage
Busuafo senators of Mamia kana ene ye domusuko na yehu de twerɛ kronkron no ekafa enna efa awarefo ho ya specific ye hyeda na ye boho ni ye pan esan say 143 nema bebe ho ayemfo aso nti no ye specific na mo hu nti na ye bedomusuko no ye be mo hu ye baabi a enna kora na hye ase free ye ene baabi a bedru ene ni nyina no osofo mame ayekado osofo mame me jade aka nyina ma wadaroma yemfa yentinsim
nyamisha inti enyumei ya presentation no senia maye no ye beche mu mienu ti se senia ye no inti ye becha ase ebisa say what is sex it is a topic when you mention it people start bowing as a ofere as a ni say ye ka ho asem ade a yakata so ache na edi ni panso nya inti hu hia say ye beka ho asem sex ye bisa say empemu enkita ho de what is it what is sex it is an intercourse between a man and a woman ade a empemu ago na say empemu kita ho de a efa obema ene oba ho na metimi aka say sex is a gift from God to the married couple. It is actually designed by God for the married couple. Nyame na washeda esiesi. Inti se na woka no. E shall see free him. The genesis of sex. So what kind Bible? Genesis 1:27. Eka bibi. Or say, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created them. Male and female created he them. Inti nyame boy adi boy fiti ase no obo oberima na obo ba. Na Genesis 2:22 honom so kan sembi. Or say, then the Lord made a woman from the rib, and he brought her to the man. Inti aha ena aware ehya ase. Or the oba no e de bre berima no. Or the ne bre berima. Inti eye oba ene berima asem ena yeka. Na the same Genesis no 4:1 no. Or say now Adam had sexual relations with his wife Eve. What kind NLT now? Some of the versions in but NLT they say now Adam had sexual relations with his wife. It in the Bible is specific that Eve was Adam's wife. Eve na oye Adam ni hiri prekupe. Nyame born as a wife for Adam. Now what was or see, and Adam had sexual relations with his wife Eve, and she became pregnant. It's in a way actually says sexual relations no it started in the garden. It started when God created Adam and the wife. So it is in the context of marriage. Nyame bo ade no ode sa impamu kitahudie eka ho ema Adam ne ne yere. Na ukoso a o ma ye hu se oni ne daaye no obenyin senye. Na uto aso a uhu se sa intim sexy eka omumienu no eyeden ebomu. Na wo kan men kan bibi wo Genesis ho na. Okay. 1:31 Genesis 1:31 or say, and God saw that he had made, and behold it was very good.
Wonderful.
It was very good. So it means that sex na nyankopon e body ka awaria no ho no, it is a very good thing. Sex is a very good thing that has to be enjoyed by the married couple. Intino say ye toaswa adie bia nyankopon so boy no ewo ne purpose. Adenti ena nyame bo Adam ne yire no or the sex the kan.
Na je say ewo die enti nyankopon eye bibi. Yes,
nyame bibi obo ye bia. There's a purpose for everything that he created. Everything that he created. Inti adenti ena nyame the sex e the kan aware for mienu eye Adam and Eve. Why did God create sex? The kind number 1, the purpose of sex number 1 is for intimacy.
Okay.
For intimacy, that the two become one flesh. That the two, the married couple, the man and the wife, become one flesh. Now Paul can be 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 16. Now or kasa afa sexual immorality home. Now can say, or do you not know that he who is joined to a harlot is one body with her? For the two, he says, shall become one flesh. Ahana Paul can say, impo se obini ojamani koda onene ebe ye honamba. The two people become one flesh. Now Oka say, for the two, he says, shall become one flesh. Now all say Genesis bio. As it was written in Genesis chapter 2 verse 24 no say, Therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. Into no the one flesh no se mienu no ebebe ye honam baako no. It can only happen through sex. When the two come together, when the husband is joined with the wife, they become one flesh.
Yeah.
So also, when you are married and you have sex with somebody who is not your wife, who is not your husband, Bible ema yeti ase se mo be ye honam baako. And so anono eye bonifi say Bible say asubunim se mo honam die eye nyame asori dan. Na won wa say nyame asori dan say na wo be say won. So the Bible is making us understand that when you have sex with your wife, as a husband, as a wife, with your husband, you become one flesh.
Yeah.
So you are no longer divided. It will be who say, I worry for be worry 30 years, 40 years, 60 years. They have become one. And this happens through the sexual relations that they have. This happens through the more they sleep together. Ube hu se omo ye omo de pe. Seni ananka ne yire sire no. Ube hena be ma no so ase o sire sa. Seni oye na de no eko se ne yire. Iti ni nkofo sa omo tina cha. Ba ku tu kwan ya ba ku yare.
Yeah.
Ba ku eni ho ba ku hu nto no. Ba ku wa. Enche na ba ku so ato. Because they have become one flesh. And that one it's only in marriage that this oneness can come. We want to emphasize that it is in marriage. Enna nyame esiesie. Intino we have something we call soul ties. And no evil relation when you sleep with somebody who is not your husband and also your wife. Your soul and your spirit becomes one. What mean go back to your wife because you have become one flesh with Adua.
Another.
And you have become one flesh with your wife.
Hey.
You can't go back. So we advise that as much as possible, married couple, we should stay together. We should stay together so that we can become one. We can become one. And you realize that there is more to sex. It's not just the pleasure. It is oneness. It's a spiritual bond be that we have with ourselves. The purpose of sex. The second one is for pleasure. The second one is for pleasure. Bible says that what he created, God saw that it was good. So sex is supposed to be enjoyed by the married couple. And was say okunu ni oyiri omweni ji when they are having sex. And he said ekoye ma nine so it was say we come to an agreement. We are happy when we are having sex. When you read Proverbs can be Proverbs chapter 5 verse 18. The new the Good News Bible says it very nicely. Or say, so be happy with your wife and find joy with the woman you married. So you should have joy. It should be joyous. And we say and we say you need it. And he say you're real. No, it shouldn't be like that. We should all enjoy it. And number 3, the third purpose for sex, why God created sex, is for procreation. Say you be woman. Say you be dory. Esan so o she obo nipa no odi oba no koma barima no ka kire no se mon nore mon wo na mon sha asase so ma. Into what kind? Genesis 4:1. Or say now Adam had sexual relations with his wife and she became pregnant. It's no only urine die no. Bible say omo ye den. Omo wo ye. Sounds what kind? 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 19. Or say, and Elkanah knew his wife. Some of the versions say they knew their wife. Just say die. And they gave birth to Samuel. It's a be an you be me our worry. into so many years. Wahwehwe ba onya. Mini aba utie mi. Nyame ma obawate. Afi sesie. Sa utie mi na se nyame endomu wa. Nyame ndomu bi. Eni se eye te se ma worry ma bompa ya mi nya. Bible say na Adam di ne ho ekọ fame ne yire one ne yire eda ye no eba epie mu uso no ne ukunu da eba mpiem.
Amen.
Amen. It is a ye pese ye to aye nkomodie no so a ye keka ko importance na. O kan bibi wo 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 3. Or say the husband should fulfill his wife's sexual needs. There can your Bible. NLT. 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 3. The husband should fulfill his wife's sexual needs, and the wife should fulfill her husband's needs. So it is a need. Sex is a need in marriage. Idea ehun hia. Idea ehun hia ewo awarem. Idea ehun hia ewo awarem. Intino say who say a sexually fulfilled man is a happy man. Obia ni wetimi enya empamu nkitahudi a ekoye ma no no ne nije. Uhu say na komato ne yem. Bibia enha no. Intino eni say yem ma no omu kunu they shouldn't beg for sex. Because Bible says that you should fulfill that need. That need. What is the need? The need for the man is the sex. So we should be able to fulfill that need, you know. And also, we shouldn't let the men shouldn't fight for it. So women shouldn't fight for it. What kind of Bible? It can be said, the woman's desire shall be for her husband. The woman's desire. A pie woman atinkana oba ne wo no. Yeah. Sa atinkana onya no. Onyama ne kunu. Iti so wo atinka bi na enya for wo kunu a. Me nua ba ahwe ne ye. Atinkana wonya no, it should be for your husband. Iti no se oba no so nya sa atinkana oba wo nchen as a man, you should also respond. It shouldn't be so no ba wo nchen na ka kire no so my bre. Yes, I also would also do it to you another time. She would also say that she is also tired. But it is a need that has to be fulfilled. It's no answer na yebeko your next point now, your second part now. Yet the importance itself, no. We should understand that the husband needs sex. The wife also needs it. Because we shall man obi ohonoma before ovulation. Onya sa tinka no so oni ni kunu be hia and also say bia after ovulation eso oba bia onya sa tinka no, but if she has that desire and it is not fulfilled by the husband yes na ma nani enje sa so na se be ma no so nya sa tinka no na se oba na ma ne kwan a eno so yasem it is story bia meteye madam fubi na oni obi ye adwuma mo ye adwuma wo bank na lady tembia complaining se nikunu say nikunu mo anu wo fie nikunu maneni nje tembia na complaining na guy ba ko ka kire ne say obi sa ne say eya wo ne ukunu da o se wo adwuma yeye un se medu fie na mabre un se me gina me nanso medu fie na mabre na o se ba be ka se me ne wunda na guy ni tu no fo se wo ko fie ma ukunu kwan no na. And she decided that obetie sa futu. Sir. Inti okofie no na wa bread nso ma no ohun se na ni kunu no hwehwe. E no ma no ho kwan ma ni kunu ne dai. Osori anapa na ne mamienu no be ma na sori adware omo dedaada I get omo ready for school. Wow. She was surprised.
Bema ni nye bida.
But enyumena na kumato ni yam na neni ache no.
Oye wonders.
He got up very early, started preparing the kids for school because he has a need adebia ehia no that need has been met.
Yeah.
And so she was surprised. And okoye juma okache guy say, "Hey, and then yes see what me fear." That's it was so. And surprisingly, when she came back from work, obetu washing machine see her. Washing machine for months, for years, we be and family. One act of good sex.
And no.
It will get you what you want. It will make your heart fulfilled. It will
wow.
It will make the home a happy place. It na was say, and they say, your ma adie no quiet to say, if sex is in marriage, it should be enjoyed. Yeah. It is a pleasant thing. It is something that everybody is okay to do. And they say, Bemano, the wife should always have the post to say, "Uko filling with gas." Yeah. Now uko filling a baby a ton gas. Yeah. They have written no gas. It means that you can't buy gas from gas there. So you move to another place to go and look for a place where they will write more gas. So the ladies always have the signpost. There's more gas. There's more room for sex, so that the man would not move to another place.
Okay.
If I say me trust what I say now, yeah, say better to us with the importance of sex. No.
Otek 102.9 near 143 Jumedie enie na baby a ubiano Jumedie utie eye awarefo Jumedie eye kwantan kura Jumedie ena afi no eye esujafo nso Jumedie. And that topic no ye share the importance of sex, the importance na osofu maame peditesiama ena ebiebie ne mani so e de akere yen na de mafa pan na enwumre say o say a sexually fulfilled man is a happy man. A sexually fulfilled man is a happy man. Na obiebie ni no am ye hu say sex no eboa ema ye intimate say ye ne ye yere no no e kan bankyere ho amfram ye reta so e kan bomu chibomu eye nipa baako. Intimacy eno no oneness ye be ye nipa kro ena afei osame ye hu say esan e de ani gieba pleasure enti no wunyamu intimacy no na wunyamu ani gie ena afei so procreation say I want to aso nso e ma ho kwan sa na eye doctor for nso am ye hu say ye kan intimacy ni pleasure no ne ye ne say ye yetaye easily stressed out ne de kan ka ho any stuffy nose in the kanka hu nyina no nso no sex no eboa yen free your lungs no ne de kanka ho your windpipe ne de kanka ho. In fact omo kan ema wani je kura senka ene nka everyday bia no kenya na no pawia ne anwumre no pawia ne anwumre nenso abrabo mu nsensem ene wiase asetena yete a yehu yehu anu nti no yenya ne saade nenso no ba ko bi so ade bepa wanu mu nso de anka no yere nete wo no ukuru nete wo e wasen ka anya bi nenso no emu nsensem ebusuya ye beto aso de nenso adwencha na so asem bisa no fabra 020 37 38 500 020 37 38 500 obetimi do asem bisa na asa adwencha no afa ho mo a mo wo telegram no so no mo ko telegram now search 143 kasa e be group na ma no like enye sanso a oko ye fan page o Facebook ona ye the link na koto ho o click here now what telegram already downloaded a do back ka group no ho sanso na wo signal nso abetimi ni atwetwe enkomo e wo ho ni nyina mu no de allow voice note nso no akonya no ho betimi record asema apese obisa na say enema apese ode beka dwumadi ne ho no obetimi de afa ho ye be ye ho adwuma e de amount ha yetiesim na afi yakohwe the importance no proper so for mama
yo inti ye pese ye to aso pese me ka say ubetimi so e follow me e wo Mrs. Peditesiama Facebook page inti
wonderful.
You can also follow me there. You can go and like the page. Inti ye to aso the importance of sex in marriage. Here say ye benya impemu in kitahudie ewo awariem. The number one thing is that Sex is the lifeline in marriage. Without sex in marriage, there is no life. Say impemo an inkita hodie enka ware no ho a enkwanim.
Enti so for mama we dey me ntwa wa no ne enti ne say what say obi kan say me dey me ni me kunu na me ne me re na and we are okay ana che say oboa.
They are not okay. They are not okay. Or can edia kata niamaso. Many people are walking with hurt and bitterness and sorrow in their hearts. Sex with a marriage without sex is like a car without an engine. It cannot move. Into no sex na nyame edi car awarie no ho no ene na di enkwa eba awarie no.
1 4
na
3
ebe ye den na di enkwa na aba awarie no. When we have sex, the kind nyina ne say it starts from sex no, it starts from the mind. E shall say e wo wadwenim. What prepare your mind? Once you want to have sex, no, the mind is ready, the body is ready. Now obani okunu having good sex, you get up and then you are happy. You get up and you are fulfilled. Who say we need it? Obabio what a compound house asaya pa pra no kan wonsan no adwuma coat nani age because enwumre no ne ho asepe no bemba no so sorry a o kwa adwuma he goes with happiness. So there is life in the marriage. It's for couples to be happy. Obi wo hono mo be kan de so media hamio obo ha no o tu safo na mentie no meni aba because marriage without sex is not a happy marriage. And like I said, a sexually fulfilled man is a happy man. So a sexually fulfilled woman is a happy woman. Say you will not know what you have until you lose it. Say BBC no se bema no ni bema no sorry that is where you see say sana dia who here pa. Intimate sex in marriage is very important. The number one thing I said is that it is the lifeline in marriage. Sex fosters intimacy. Boom. It bonds us together as couple. Boom. Ye nipa ba ko say na a Bible no can one flesh, and it rekindles the love we have for each other. The more we have sex, the more ye don't know ye can she. Woni wo ye enya empemu enkita hudia. You rekindle the love. Into no say bia na mu share. The love will go down. The more you have sex, no, you become intimate. You are bonding yourself. Mubeye bako. Majuni ko bako. Esanse mu nyina majuni eye bako. You rekindle that love that you had. Ebi wo ho no ma utimi ni okunu da utimi ni oyiri da okwadwuma nyina na esisi wo so. Ade na wo wadwuni mu saa. Na obi so onya na se bia fiti anapa no wo adwumam waye adwuma saa oba fie no na dwuni nyina sa na die me ba behia me yiri na mani age na oba na wanya the person will be sad. Obi ka kire me say of ma me dia sa me pe na se manya na me bu afu na nanimu nyina nyinya
enyo no nkwa ye nyina
it rekindles the love that you have for each other. Now another thing is that sex helps couple to express love for each other. Eya kwanya ya faso yi ye doeti e de kire ye yere ni ye kunu inti samedo wa me mfere o. When we get married, that shyness no free ho. Into na Bible say aware no, it is a mystery. Idea just say yeti ase ayemie. It bonds you and it makes you expose your love for each other. Ekwanya wutimi efaso yi wodoidi. So wo so nimu. So wo fena no. So wo bam no. It is an nyama we nyina no emma wo yi edonedi e de kire nipa no. It is a wodo wo yira. Na so pesa wonene eda eni say ye ntokwa. It shouldn't be a struggle. Some people are virtually raping their husbands and their wives because akoye to say pesa ye into no so pesa oje. It's akoye struggle, but that is not how it's supposed to be. It is supposed to be itina brony friend no love making. Brony eka say we are making love. It is a process. And yeah, partial baby. It is a process. So it starts. Yes, process is starting.
Okay.
But we want you to understand that the third thing I'm saying is that you express love to each other. Would edi. Sawo finano, sawo bamno, sawo sonimu. And no, Emma Nipano feels loved.
Yeah.
Now, Professor B. can say a woman needs a number of touches a day. A number of 100. So the more you touch the woman, the more she feels love.
Oh.
I will say, mano, you pay affection. Women are moved by affection. So the more you are touching her, you are expressing your love to your husband, your wife. She feels love.
They okay. I
was so because
okay.
It's no be who say in corporate organizations. No, you have guys obi honoma or so no, it is wrong. Obi be bo otua anya wukunua I was so man warning wukunu or what's that right to express love to you by touching you at very sensitive places, and that is a way that it will help the love making or the sex that we are having. And when the more you do these things, the more relaxed the person becomes. So as you touch and as you fondle, the person becomes relaxed.
Sir.
That you can continue with your process. But when the person is not relaxed, a man asana you go do baby your friend orgasm no ye dia ni ye kwan no wa. So you have to be able to lift your wife to that level so that she'll be happy. Yet was what number 4. One, me can say it is the lifeline for marriage. 6, the 2, I said it fosters intimacy, bonding us together. 3, it helps the couple to express our love freely to each other. And then number 4, it prevents adultery. Say ya warrior, na say yetimini ye kununum ni ye yenum eda. Emma ukunu enkofa wachi. And oba no so onfa wachi. Ukan bibi wo 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 2. Or see, because there is so much sexual immorality, each man should have his own wife, and each woman should have her own husband. Now Paul can say sexual immorality intino ejamamoni adie intino say e was a bema bia nya ne ye e na oba bia nso enya ne kunu se ne ebe ya sa nneoma we no ensisi intino. If you are sexually fulfilled, if you have eaten enough at home, udu abontin na say uhu aduane a wo kondo esa say wan kasa wan me iti wan me na say wo kwa obi ma we diane kra e bia obeye sa wo beje but bi kra wo ti kra woni udi be sinchen. It's say you are full. Your husband, your wife has fed you, your husband has fed you. Into the Bible kanu na o pese o kire se obema ni nya ne yiri a obetimi ne yiri edi sankita hodie no. So ba no so nya ne kunu a they can have sex, they can make love. And the more you do it, the more fulfilled you become. He sees no reason why he should go behind you. It's in a year shower phone crying that sex is important. It is a need in marriage. Fulfill it. Now, ahanum no dia me pesa me can say. Pregnancy does not prevent us from having sex.
Hey.
So about when you ma enu enchese eni wukun enna. You can only do that when you have a medical report. Doctor, what call doctor? Honor doctor, I catch you say, ABI is saying, you know. Now she said 9 months. Not the whole 9 months.
Oko dry.
You can push the man to go into adultery. I always say it. Say, beka so kire no ho but eso obi ani senia eye no. But sex is equally important when you are pregnant. You can have it. There are positions that you can have it and feel comfortable. Yeah. And some ladies also make adultery say ebe prevent nyama kitinkiti bi ya ema yentimi have sexual relations no. Ema ni bi say almost all the time o si menya me menses. Ube se wo so no mu a obopad. Yeah. Yenya issue bi a ya danfo bi ne yiri sa every day bi a be ma ne ko no hu bi a obopad wenya menses. And so it is something, it is just a cycle. If you have 5 days, 7 days, after that, you should go back so that your husband would be intimate with you. It's we would have regular sex with our husbands, regular sex with your and regular good sex with your husbands. And you just sex
any kind of
and
sex.
Yes, I would now the horse timber because he's not interested. No. And also, we shouldn't use tiredness as an excuse to prevent sex. And no it's there can say when we have sex, it prevents adultery. Number 4, it helps to end unnecessary quarrels.
Okay, yeah, number 5.
Number 5,
sir.
Solving problems. It ends unnecessary quarrels.
True.
You know, when you kunu enyantawantawa, when you yiri enyantawantawa bi. Semutimi eshia se okunu ni oyiria. The problem can be solved.
True.
And no just say we shouldn't talk about it. We should talk about it, but sex is a way of closing the case. You can't say na ye nyina ya just say what bamoye say wona wo fum ye say be man na fum ye say oba na fum ye what bamoye na woni no just say wo man no so na empamu straight mo beji mani be wie no wo be hana asem no and adie bechi no na anka first no senka baako ani hwe ha adie bechi no because of that intimacy, because of that happiness we have had in the room, that problem is solved. It will end the quarrel, it will end the anger between both of you, because when no Bible Emma yet say the two of you become intimate, one flesh. It's no dia wo dwini wo mu ne oya ona wo dwini wo mu as you have sex with your husband, it releases you away from the pain. It takes that pain, it takes that bitterness out of you. And so what they say who den I will say what they won't penny, you will still be bitter, you will still be angry. And people are living in their marriages with bitter hearts and with anger. Oh man who crying into no who say ni bu efu ne ho na kuma ya den. When you do that obe wontamo wo obekwa kware fufuro obe su ahim obi obesa kware. So let's try and then solve it, and it is a way of solving it, having sex with your wife. A very good one with your husband, na a best solve problem. It is a romantic way of solving problems, and sometimes we don't even need to talk about it. We solve them through sex, and then we start on a fresh page after the sex is over. So your number 6, sir. I say Machowa has said it builds a deeper level of communication. Sex is non-verbal communication with your partner, with your husband, with your wife. The married couple, no, ye kasa ye ka. Me kasa no be catch me say, or catch any kunu say, or can't be about sex. No, can't say socks. No, say socks na asa. On said on person beka ni ye man eba ne beti. It is a non-verbal thing that we do. Great sex starts in the mind and it goes down. When the person touches you, you feel that nipa no or can be betrayal. Who the yen can say, yeah, my be on my yetadantem, me man no montadantem. Too bad what da hat say. obetina se bibi ne nam ho o ka bibi e ma ne ka bibi kyerɛw enti no say what does said then cry no so mu no the nisa fa ho what da but it is a communication. It is a deep communication. He is communicating something to you that I want to. And also say, "Bia, we jare we are wosra." Now just say, "Wo sie wo hu no." Obefa we chia no ka bibi tira wo. Oba no so be bam ni kunu obegina ni kunu achia. On kan che ne say yenkoda wo, but it is a non-verbal communication. And the wife and the husband, we understand it. But obabi wo we yi nenia to free. Be ma bi wo we yi nenia to free. Men you were need to free. You understand that language that your wife is speaking. You understand that language that your husband is speaking. It's you see that when you respond to this kind of communication, you bring happiness. Obi can say, "Oh, person, them money person only ni yida." Just say, "Oh, to me who say, them man no na ade no atano." Also, obanu mo obanu tia no ane be man no joye no. I'm sorry bio. We yes na wakum nipa no wakum be man no, because for the men, when it comes into the mind, not nyina is saturated. He becomes he is very vulnerable because he wants it. Until now, you will not understand why a 60-year-old man will go in for 8 years. No, yeah, bibi ya. That is how God has created sex to be. So it is a non-verbal thing. Respond to that communication. Men can say if it's an power, mommy, amania, or buy or say no.
Until our mama prepare.
Prepare ye. There is no timetable to sex. There is no timetable. And you say, obi oha yasi Thursday, Friday, Wednesday. It's in Nukunu ne ban in China, ye ban in China, time and so
and then
time and then yet Tuesday. There's no timetable. It is a non-verbal thing. So respond to it. When the desire comes, accept it. And especially, we should help our men to also have, it helps the men to have a deep connection with your wife. A deep connection. Because you get very intimate. You get very intimate with yourself. It's, this non-verbal thing, obiati asye. Oba wawari biati asye. Bema wawari biati asye. It also helps. The next one is it also helps to release stress and keeps you healthy. A good round of sex is equivalent to a moderate physical activity, like walking, like swimming, like climbing stairs. So the more you have sex, what releases stress. It can't say what just say what brain be so fast near dear you have gone through the day traffic in but you come home, you have a good round of sex, you are okay. Especially with the men, because they release. So when he releases, you see that the next minute no and then just some stress as I this will be if you so it helps you to be okay. So you sleep and you sleep well. That stress is gone. So you get up and you are revived. It helps you also to be healthy. When science says that sex helps reduce migraines. So with the power, Nyame has designed it in such a way that it will take you to a certain level where by the time you are coming down the stairs, you are relieved. That headache is gone and you are okay. It is a good relaxation for back pain. So we chin kasebi maybe I won't try that. What they try be a good one, of course, would give you a very good relaxation. And also science say when you have sex, it relaxes your muscles. Emma uhunam dua no say ne hu ye no fom. And it also burns some calories. Say fat. Who have regular sex as fat no. Bebre ohono mo ebitimi akọ. And that is how God has designed it. So it makes you come out as a healthy person. It's a round of sex. It's like walk dinner treadmill. So it's wukunu oya ono na ya treadmill. Wo yiri no ono na ya treadmill. Na nkotie sika wo gym nkwa ha ho. Nkotie sika wo gym master. Na ujina dia so. Ube wo treadmill no so wukunu wo ho. Give yourself that chance. Just say ma onye wo adwuma ma wo yiri nya wo adwuma fine. And you come out you are very good. You are very fit for another day's activity. And sex also makes you strong at all times. Uhunam sisi wo so. It's be hu be ma bi one na yete so oye mobo. Utimi hu say enema nkoyie. Oye no ofun ni tiri hu nyina esa. You know that thing that God created. Ebuo nimpadua no. Ebuo nimpadua no manimpadua no eye kama. It is like taking vitamins into your body. That is how God has created it. Sex will help you look fit. It will make you healthy. And don't just say so much. The excessive ones can cause problem.
But it should be regular.
It should be regular.
Obi actually I say regular underline.
Regular underline. Regular underline. It's say regular sana. Ube who say obi enichi obi akoma toni yam. And the last point me person me raise wa hano. It builds your self-esteem.
Wonderful.
Uvia wa who say my ye chuma. Inti bema said bema hu egwa na nakuma say.
Yeah.
If we say it we even who saying that is how you think in your mind. How is my wife seeing me? How is my husband seeing me? I heard a story of a small girl when you're 19 years. The boyfriend is telling her that she is not good in bed and she wants to do something to better. Oh no, now how much more you, the married woman? Yeah. Sex builds your self-esteem. One kasa who send me your ban. Intina say BBC na say wukunu kofa wechi you start thinking what is it that she has that I don't have?
Sir,
nkwa the one who, but remember that you have it. You have it. So use it and build your self-esteem. Ebema ho ye fe. Who say na maye so cool?
Peche.
It builds your self-esteem. Nobody enjoys a marriage where there's no passion. Passionate sex makes your partner know that he still loves you. She still loves you. It is say bema ne you edam paso. Na se oka se wo hu nya makono bio. Oba no so kasa asem na. Mon kasa you have gotten it all wrong.
Ho nya makono.
You have gotten it all wrong.
Minya tinka bia se me no beda.
Onya tinka bia no na me say things to do to not before good sex ne yebeba ho. It's na ya can say when you do that, when you have sex with your wife, Emma who say, oh, me kuni sa no da so do me yiri sa no da so do me. It's say ne be ya won konko dwendwene say adentina oko ya ho oko eyi ho no. Sister, build your self-esteem. So woni ko sua there are books. We are not encouraging you to watch pornographic things, no, but read. There is a lot on the internet you can read to build yourself, your sex life. Abi o no ma worry your position back na.
Hey,
system and build yourself up. Obi beka say na say me kofa ba me kunu no na chese wori kunu no won ne nya danfo. If you are friends, you tell your husband that I read something we want to try it.
Yen system
kakra. Yen ni say hwese be ye build your self-esteem. Inti bema no ene ne ye da wo sha advert omo you say hey wo ye bema with me say if your bana sorry anapa on from me rather
chire yen bibia ewo mu obi say obolo I thought you were only coming to talk about the importance but what you are giving us is a whole history and I'm say yes ye chire akopem ne eto ho and I make sure say Mrs. Pedita Siama ye you dey yemfa counseling adwuma no kran to nchen adwuma na oye na adwuma kese a woda nipa dodo ano enim senia nipa dodo asetena etie se eye kwantan kure se ya warefo ti semu a woka nyina no onim de ene wadomu su konso enim senia niema mu etie mo Facebook no mo betimi akọ 143 kasa ye fan page wo ho Mrs. Pedita Esiama fan page wo Facebook so betimi akọ like ne sisia no follow no or the science inspirational messages yi bi to ho asimbise bia pese obisa ne bia nso akonya no ewo ho a ho okwa obenya no ene na di nkita ho ye be wie nso amede ne number betudwa no nso betimi afre na one na di nkomo ohwe se niema na bebo ba na o say sex is the lifeline in marriage. Sex fosters intimacy. Sex helps express love for each other. It prevents adultery. Hokra na eme den say o say what the man na de o de man yi a on kan say ebia emma saa o nenso emma ne nye reason ntia ukunu kwa bonten emma sex enye reason ntia wo yere ekwa bonten ohun a wo kire say man bi kura de wo mo de eye enyim abom ho safo hene se na fu abenti no ene eme mfa ma on the 7th of March yenya midwives mienu ha mo kire yen say nye medical pronouncement anasa asem a doctor aka say enyim we ya wanyim de hwe no wanye sex a eno kire say akonya no bebre ho ama na adwoa ene Jennifer kwatin ebeboa yen kire yense ne yenyim kura ye betimi ne yekunu mu ada ento mo kire ni nyina show ye videos pictures kama me hu eno of ma medi bia beboso no say e man ni bi ohon so a ono nko a wanya menses nko a 1 month aden unyame 1 month because on person ni ku beda ena so ka che ni kunu say me yare ne de kan ho ani kunu ne mpene enti ne obebo pad na onim de omo ye omo kodwom na omo koto fish na omo betwitwa emoja kakra ne sa ba on de kan ho no omo de ato pad nim na ode abo because onya moja wo ba bia enti no enam no sa na ode abo so ode bebo sa aboso me so of ma me say bi mu nso de mabre ene yi omo ho ano enti eno nso yenya ahwe yie and afei de this will say it ends unnecessary quarrels. It ends unnecessary quarrels. So timi say akasakasa bi o ho a ken sheda nya asem bia ohun enso mbe hu asa ya asem ne no semutimi enabem na eye enna eya hosepa obehu se free okono sa asem no kra bi mpa no mankai it builds a deeper level of communication meaning papa bi o se me de me ne me yere ti okra na epese ya nkwala no mu hwehwe o o se de ba ne se da papa no obeto eye pillow abo ba ni bia na kire se be happen na enkwala no so nim se ya agrom papa pe hwe o se wo kwa o nim se ya agrom pe eye strategy o enti o mu se papa no tu pillow na kire se oba na te ho asem obi nso se otimi send ni kunu se ene ya to pipe mu just ya to pipe mu dia na kire se e wo se be ma ne sense yo ba nti be ma ne na ebre ni nsuo no it is da ya be tro ni message say oh ya to pipe mu na kire so nim se ne adwuma no be koso ebi mu strategy o so for me say it releases stress and keep you healthy ampo and American say we obi a what stuffy nose ne sa ne ma na o de tire sex mo say clear eyi ni nyina afri ho and afi be ma nso no e ma wa hoden isan se ta o cha yensem ho yensem ena ebufuo no part no kra de mema nyina kra be di adanse se edi be 3 weeks e kona na o hwe na okunu temu na wa hu se e bia na nko akokra na enheda nso ne saa entia ya check no hwe o cha na no pa kra se bo je so ase wonye so e pa kire se bibi e koso e wo ho ena afei the attractors of mamede man yen say it builds your self esteem one kasa na na manigye ene wa ho sepe ene niema wa ugidi se frifrifri mu ntino ema akukuduro sunku bi ema wanigye sunku bi otimi se obi kura nkan ntimi ne nkokura wanhwe yaba akugye ne nim so ne beko esan se wa ugidi se sisi ade me ye bema mu me ye wo bema mu ye twaso nemo ma memfa manfo adwen che kakromode aba entwam na menko sofo ma me ho ensem no do so hanye sanhwe a ye mo bimpo ene apon
DJ Obolo Antonio Poni ya damasi wodumedi ya modi education mode maye pa yeso yefa na ye asem ye fo ye ntie kwa ye be ye ne ye fo na afeso so efem pamu a enhyiamodi no so emrante ne mabawa amon wale anya mu asem ne ye kan omo ma wale ho asem nti ma mo fa bro nya wo nwa pa no kia se wono okopo hyiam a ye pa nti no na wo twem pa wo so ko hyiam eno kura nya me mpreso e bone nti so person no bi hyiam a so woni mababa wa bi akoye no ho ade na munya mprantwe ne na mo na afeso so me wo madam fo bi a wo yale pa de bi a akoye no maduro enko na o ka so kwa ko hu doctor ko doctor busa nse wo no ba hie mache be 5 years 6 years so won for bada doctor no si ata na che ntongo po obi no ne nda akoye ko po obi ne nda ya 1 week afide ne hu na asisi no ho sui nti de mo ka no so eno kore pa tono pone masaba biem efa nhyiamudie no kenua no ma pa ne sere muntu omofo wonse oba bi wo ne ne kunu nyanta wanta wa kakra bia omunya ntokwa wo se obe mafia oba ma no anya wo oba ma na mafia no wa ngasa na mafia wo se oba ma na trimode na ba ma ni pie no no oba bi ko di nhyiamudie meka sese bi na sa oba no yale bi wo no ho a wa no sare yale ne baba be ye wo oba bi wo no ma wo se mebusa bi bo amfa ma me ebi wa bo matrimode nti empaso me so mebu atrimode enti yesremu enu no ma no so mun kasa nkyere mo na dodo na ebi mu pesa ade no de enti eno so mo fantu mo hofu
okay yentu aso free ha yenti ni
hello DJ Obolo, good evening. Me di agi mi kasa free nkwanta kese se me ni me kun wale 14 years ni won fa me chida t-shirt no me baba je ne de abre
but na just said you pay bia what the mono
Obolo, good evening. Your friend is sister Naomi kasa free nkawe we kunu we next na 20 years ni o fa me chida bona baso
wonderful na just say once what the mono hey imode
hello, good evening. 143 tofia kwani tofia kwani asemi na tofia mami aka no relationship without sex in the manema bebre esi the other party ni nso echiti be obekọ ba bia ohwa obenya sex no that satisfy no ho no obekọ ana yesa nso a sex as a whole no it brings bondage ana no ka say so our na so for oku na chia so for yerechi a o ti onwe fi oku o ti onwe fi the other side na other party na ko fire na untimi enye de enti o ho enma aware ne de ejija eno kre na of mame ekan enu na mehwe program wo City TV na program na mhwe me friends sister na oba no even say abrowa a no ti hwiche mu na nikunu awia bia nikunu no ne de have sex no eya akra ne ya events eya omunana eya sa de nti ono na o ti hwiche mu no nana be ma ne de ene ne da akra no events akra no no ye mind onim the importance of sex so who say sex in here dey empenfo no say sex in emma omuhu e de eto
true yentu aso free ha say ye mo kakra bi na fe yen koso fo
143 me mamaju ene de mo bobo nsam so ye da masi e won kirakira mo de mai na yenuano mu ema na meka kraka de ma eken ema no de owu ze di ntia ya ebe ware wo mu no se ye no mbeda eno pa ho a nka bibia ne ho bio se ye behwe wo mu na ebe bo akohoma eno ndi omu mane eno nye priority se no anti ne ebe ware wo mu ndi senya yade ana bibidia se tama ehia bia o de mai na nhwe ne je ne yakosohwe wo mu se de beboa ama ware no so atimi yeda mase nyankopon nhira mechia minua ba zia uti o adeto abna mechia opa nyankopon nhira se de bia uti program yi midamasi abijafo nyina nso midamasi
yensu yeda se mamintu aso ha
odo doctor bibinti mi momidi epese me busa se aware a enkomodie nim ebitumi etimu ana aware a bema no nko ana brebi a opre empasona eno so ebitumi etimu ana epe ho akwankyere madawruma bedama
mama be you ano
yo good evening one for trouble jafo mpa jojo we ne han makoko be na mekase free na ene de nso nyankopon won serama na de am yase say Saturday asan akwa betoye ne special Saturday na ene topic nso emphasis there an important of sex topic bi a ehia because asumje ni awalem dodo na aye enna ho asem okoma dodo na aye nda ho asem so because oba wa for also o mawunu o mpena kunu enna na entoka oba wan ba kwa bonten so na be man so o mpesa no yire bada have sesa eno so pam na oba no anhwe na oba no kwa akọbọ ajoma na se o mfiri na second na sade nkabom aba because ade na anka say nije die so because without any nije won't mean have go through sex no so nte nije de ka man nije ba awale ntem so na sama solve problems so because abroad the moment amoya nije wo mu no problem bi si mu ntem a we motumi de chemo ho so nte mama nko so na obi so embeto aso bi me ko
eda se mama nto aso ha
DJ mu nyina adwo nyankopon asese osade akodi aba oni abema ya pokuni ase frase bi se ened media no topic ndi ano de pa na nokre se enia wale mu a eni ginia wale mu ade nyankopon ye bia no eye enti no de oye no so edi siesie oyele mu okun de entem so eye kama se de nyankopon si bi eye no oye no sonko so oye no sonko beka se enam se ehia ewo awale mu nyankopon ni ku ho a edi nipa ba ewiase nti anu ku no ase emema no ye bema no esole a anu ku ade atia na etu ayiye mu so
amafo wonsemu hey mami ko Italy mra na afa mi nko mama
yo opani Christ asumbi nkamo ni wojuma efo ni waboafo nyina na mesomi question ni say omuso emanu omuso etrusu predodo awo so omoko anana beba no so we hiti bi opeso oto aso na kadi ani die ba no so nyina no titru agidie fo ma o ana ware fo pa jem enti no nyina no ya na benim kopu bi so a oba no de tata be man sa oba ni freduma ba bia no beto ni kunu so onsu freduma aba be refia no dia ase onini ojini ni ma no joba bag crazy ho agura oba abi be mazip na chese eko oba ko she kitchen no ye aduane a no wa free ni kunu so meso ni mo okowa oba no be ya sebe man mfa no okoshe bafu medware out me yese ebia the samana na say be man so medwa na say be man kura na edikan no odware a otimi to ano edu ba bi na be man edwane osu wontimi bio o de be man ko court say court mu asem ni ntia ti bibi say agidefo bibi say no normal
Aminko US mra Desiree EDBB every hoba.
Good evening, other doctor. Remember ni bin say ya kwajo omo pe complain papa yabre you know e bin so wo so papa oni be me bit na like why hate overreaching crown up percent ka oni ni enda fe no yes ma bre na otwetwe ne ho be time abi go man no enye bebre no mutumi eye bold enough ka say oni be mada say anasa person no ye bibi is this a few people because them bad bibi oni so ko kan be ka some for fracture anything no opekra no dey share no ti bi ho no ma na wo show a little bit signs bi ma hu bo se be ma no hu kra no yi nani na eche ukunu wan hwe ye na wan fa ne other way a be ma no be kan say bia like uni obi date anase wo fa na chinti na wo yesa enti no emba na mo so mo experience and obi amna no mekasa
we ya Desiree we ya was it ninu anu ma me support no ebusuya for year to us will take 102.9143 Jumedi ni number ni biem 02037388500 02037388500 na mama say o de ba ku bia she figim things to note before good sex na emo no minim say yekeka ba ho mama year to us
ye to us so no hona na ye to us if em say obi bisa question say was say one way ana be man nko na was say na me say na yes sister Desiree chede o kanu oba no wunya desire na you should be able to your husband should be your friend na was say ukunu ya wadamfo obi an waye na tamfo inti ne tamfo inti no was say utumi go forward say na wa wo show signs na make say a non-verbal communication e ya de anya no na ye de beka inti wa be show signs no e ma nipa na hu say me pese me no ye bibi na wo ka sa language na the man should also respond and this also ka say mabre e yes na e be wo de ye na no so be pese o de be ye
obi
it we should meet each other at our point of need. It is a bear money here. I was so bad the mano. And now Obano so here. I was a bear mano. Also to me the mano. Na enije eba fio. No bia komatoni yem. Into no ya pesa ye twaso.
Okay.
I can't things to note before good sex. See, we have seen the importance of sex.
Sir.
Here and here. Na nema bi wo hono me wo se ye hu ansana dwumedie nankasa ye den abaso. If I say yes, so what has said, men are easily turned on by certain small things. They are ordinary. His sight, the smell of the wife, perfume, and what he sees, a sexy nice gown. It's in these things will turn the man on. Ebia no quite no. Okohu lady be just atare bi o washa odi ababet na office no. He's already turned on before coming home by what he has seen. It obedu fie no na person no woda na wasa otimi ma ho kwan na de wona adwene mu no otimi offload na nakoma toniyem. It what kind Songs of Solomon e can be 4:10 and 11. I say, how fair is your love, my spouse? How much better wine is your love, and the scent of your perfumes than all spices. Your lips, oh spouse, drip as honeycomb, honey and milk under your tongue, and the fragrance of your garments like the fragrance of Lebanon. We bemanu na all praise your ban. O se chese wu ye sham me ti wo hu kan me hu se me tin kan na mitimi bibi sorry wo mi mu na wo do no ne se nia wo ti no eti se honey and milk eti se honey e ya de ye doko o se and the fragrance of your garments won tare mu no be fa me ho a emu ye sheshe sham inti den na me kan wa ha se. Number one, the American say you should look attractive as a man. You should look attractive as a woman. I was so utimi looking very pleasing. Obi say you are appealing. Just say unipani hu an kondo. Smell no. We jare bi we dey she obi aye ye wa mutum. Uhun kanu ayeden edem honum nyina ye hwehwe sham wataria wo she night gown enye polyester de na ye ton ye de ko maternity ward ni nya nu bi ehun asem na me kan wa ha ubeko na night gown you look for something nice that will be pleasing, something that is inviting, something very nice. Now what say because in you may know it be another mouse signal from the morning.
1, 4, 3.
And even if the signal hasn't come, one kasa you are sending the signal. Into 90 now was channel. It is communicating something to your husband.
1, 4.
Am I ready?
Why you ready? Me kotofu from be me share na juna na me will say papa na channel na me say there you fa na.
Ayeka.
So at the end of sometimes these are very little things, but they are very important. It's once a while, spend money on it and look attractive. And also the attractiveness when you are pregnant or a man, we should still look attractive. Enough of the spitting here and there or probably a coordinate. Now what in to so what in ukunu peso kisu when no why your money to see your sister. It is a yadoko party. Sana habeye. I have a colleague. Nini say mun na 9 months ni na officer, but oba officer she looks very neat. Ultimate conference room ya there na ne so coffee. Ye meeting na sorry no. Today people are pregnant but they still work in the banks.
Yeah.
Do they keep the spit in their mouth? Customer bejina wenim udin to so bejina wenum. E honey dey ultimate controlling it. Why is it that when you come home you can't control the spit? You can control it. It will look attractive to your husband even when you are at home. The women dress well at home. Obabi o honey kunu fi adwuma ba ya ntuma si ebonumu.
Eno kosi ochina no pa.
Fiti anapa of be money free fie. Se bia onu wo leave. Ubeka o se nkwala no ntuma bonumu shatare. Look presentable. Be money be wasra wuti wa ye wuti kama. Nyina ye hwehwehwam odu fie na atare a wo hye no kra is inviting. One can say but he looks at the wife and he's happy. Ohu ne yira ne ni je. Me fa wentwem obi na yapo asori na ye nyina ye didi ye ho nkomo. Na ohwehwe ne yira obi sasa ne yire we. Na obi se o ye na gina ho no. O se hwe dia wa ye ne ho bi ogina ho. Oh, chese afunu no e na ma ne kasa. It will look attractive. And also shave regularly. Before you can have good sex, shave regularly. And your man pacho would ase hono yi and na me pesa meka. Sa. E me man pay yi, e ma bin so pay yi. Pacho yi wa.
1, 4, 3.
And so that say we sweat human beings. There might be a honor or sweaty or baby so sweaty baby. And these things, the more you sweat, ebe kikem. It's a woman away you woman in your baby who ha obi the boy rasta crab you. Mr. You why? And also change your undies regularly.
Necessary
to have good. Adiano. Wasa obi dia krate or send the pania pam. Yes, Anna. Bema no radio no crown offering. Oh no be want wa pe kwan obe fa so obe just Canada koto.
1, 4, 3.
It no change it regularly. And now we your banso to be ma ukunu. Bema uko shop. Mitie so for penin bi o Ghana ha say. Also to kwan ko US. Oh yes so for penin pa me boni di obi abe hono. Tim pesa me boni di. It you do US or go rush shop bim. Lingerie shop yet on my panties ni sa ni amani
matching one
no ye na dwene say na de me ye selection aman me ye no yes of penin to honum krofonim no the whole world he's a known minister of God it no ade no na o hwe ade no he can picture the wife in it no yes akwakofa oya no bi boni din no say reverend oh no done who so see wait I'm getting something for mommy first.
Wonderful.
So for penny you shouldn't feel ashamed to go walk into a shop to buy panties for your wife or to walk into a shop and buy brassiere for your wife. Story bi amiti abema no kono onim mbema bebre ni mo be yire omo panty size and omo bra size who be say na obeka so onim But these are things we should note. And we'll see you. It's to change them regularly. One kasa obano uye jumato ewomwa obadi, especially our undies, your panties, and this was no more than a year because of fluids near dear nipa. It's in these things, no, when they are nice, it attracts the man. Obehu, very nice, neat panties, very nice and very sexy looking, and your friend is saying night gowns. It attracts the men, and also the wife. Box abi ohon wa kun sha no say wa no say no ade no and also too some of the things we also have to do is that we should watch our weight and our bodies.
Okay.
Be mana waro o waro now ye tia
sir,
awo bebem, your body will change. You see, when you marry, the breast is for your husband. By Bible, I can say, Proverbs, or say, the wife of your youth, let her breast satisfy you.
Yeah.
It's obenum nkwalanu sunum. Time as time goes on, no from it will not remain pretty as it is. Yeah. But man, remember that she is still your wife. It's however it has become at this stage, she is still your wife. The body will change. Oba wo ba ku mienu ani ye phone no enti sesenia na wo ye no abeye very soft. And then also what we no ubehu say she will put on, but oba bi wo hono mu a in pregnancy no obeye very fat. Some of them are able to come back, some are not able. But in come advice say try, put yourself in shape. As time goes on, your husband is not enjoying the figure that he used to have. Yeah. The same dear. You will change, all right. But be handy. First, obi ohonoma. Oba why no me ko why be just sister no or just say nipa kese kama. We have guys who like that because no for no so. And no, it's different. But so we but more dear so we keep shape. Don't leave yourself like that. That also brings about very good sex, because your husband can, if he was able to wrap around you, his arm around you as time goes on, no, and he said a bruso baby, a bruso kaka. Yeah. But also you should know that keep yourself, exercise, keep yourself in shape. And also the last one I will add here is that keep your children out of your sex life. Keep your children out of your sex life. Enkolano. Let be a wife to your husband and be a mother to your children.
Okay.
So when the husband needs you, you should be there. You should be there for your husband when he needs you. It will get to a point where wobano edamunchen. It's ube say papa never saw oba akwala isu na eda way. So how do you manage it?
Na yasem.
Empano susa. It's odantemwa. Yebe de na ya manage. Ube timi akoto court. Ubetimi out of home
1 4 3
hati ya no peja no boko na de na to ho. Let your husband satisfy you and then satisfy your husband. Don't keep your children in your sex life. Awari bebre. Ubehu said the husband was enjoying the wife, but by virtue of the fact that in Kolabe muno I say ne nim no bio. I say sisi ade ne attention nyina akako
nkwala no ho.
So please, we have to enjoy it. We also have to take care of our children, but balance it.
Wonderful.
Balance it. Make sure that you satisfy your husband, because what I bet do some time no, the children will leave you. Secondary school. And when you are there with your husband alone, if you're not mobile building Adam Fufano any year. So to be able to have a very good sex life, no, look attractive or bafia. mom back to say we see who come dress well and yes we pien kwana we see who. There are certain dresses you wear it in your bedroom. Short nikabu. Because say of mommy, na say wonu kunu na sheho. It's no do something that will make the man you look attractive to your husband. Shave regularly. Change your undies. And then also, like I said, exercise. Now don't mix your sex life with the children. Keep your children out of it so that it will help you. Now, how do we enjoy good sex? How do we enjoy the good sex that we are talking about? Ya can't here. Ya can't kwanya wabefaswa. Ubetimi aye. What is the purpose? We have spoken on that. And then the things that will aid it. To enjoy good sex, no, like Obroni Bekana, no, it is love making.
Sir.
And when you are making something, it goes through a process. It's a love making, no, and I say having good sex, no, it takes time. And there's something that we call foreplay. Say you can say foreplay. Ansana grown bebasono. Fore means before.
Before.
Ansana play. Inti ansana grown bebasono. A day na wase ye. Ma agrono edimu. Inti no enyama bi wo hono ma e wose yetimi eye. Ma ye prepare ground no. Ti say na John the Baptist be prepare way no. Ma yesu no. There are things you need to do to prepare the way. So you don't just jump on your husband, you don't just jump on your wife. It goes through a process, and that is what we call the foreplay. And that's me kind of brofo na mama modia actually mu kakra or say it is simply foreplay is simply the romantic gestures made, words that are said, physical touches at sensitive parts of the body to stimulate the sexual related glands to excite themselves and to psych up the man and the woman for sexual intercourse. Enti no ansa na go no bebaso no insam bi wo ho ayetimi kika
sir
baby wo ho no ma yetimi soso enyama bi wo ho no ma yetimi ye eno no eboa ema yehunam dua no ekasa kire yehunam dua no ekasa kire yadwene no ma yadwene no eka kire hunam dua no se adwene no ka kire hunam dua no se bibi ba besi enti ya wo hu ye
sir
enti no saade na wo ye no na hunam dua no so prepare ne ho hunam dua ne prepare ne ho enti obe hu se ansa na ball no ebe kwat nanom na start game no na hunam dua no is very well prepared.
Wonderful.
That is what we call the foreplay. It's no so what to me when it is well done, you get your spouse relaxed and you get your spouse prepared. And this is the beginning of very good sex. When foreplay is done very well, the glands are ready. The sexual glands never be where you hunam diano more. What ya dream nam ye mojanum. It's a sexual dysfunction. When the mind is prepared, it tells the bloodstream and it goes down into the organ. It's in a bemano. Adiano nam nitri musa nam na junimu na akọ bemanum na wakacha ni say you ready. It's no sadiano enya kape na oba no so ne die no enam ne hunam die no na akwase ho. Na abanu so na juni are prepared. So I have written here that no man enters the wife when it is dry. When you do that, you are not being a good husband.
No entry when it is dry.
So prepare the wife so that you will know that the mind and the body is relaxed. Kwesi broni will be your friend in KY gel. Oh no, why yes, and ya beya sebia a too dry, I'll bet me dear fahun. And so God in his own wisdom has given us the skill that the more you touch your wife, the more you touch her, you fondle her, the more the body gets prepared. Sometimes you don't need to apply any gel, it lubricates itself. The body, because of the foreplay with the kissing, the touching here and there, the body gets prepared. It's meaning obi cancel married couple be for the first time. They were both virgins, and I was telling the lady, say, when you do these things, you will see that you one casa you are relaxed, and then you will see that your husband will know that the place is ready. And she was asking, says of mommy, how would he know?
Say it's ready.
Say it's ready. Now say he can use his hand to feel. Hey, nani yamashino. It is something that we don't do, and people are suffering, especially women are suffering, because when you don't lift your wife to that level, she cannot attain orgasm. You can either hurt the lady or make her uncomfortable. But sex is meant to be enjoyed, not to be endured. So husbands should learn how to foreplay their wives to get them prepared. And how would they do that? The wife, Obabia, on a sensitive spot.
Okay.
You, the man, you should learn it. And if you the wife, he is not getting it, tell him.
Oh.
And it's a ferry. Oh, you want
1, 4, 3.
Oh, you want downful. It's you should let him know. And you, the man, as you go along, as you grow in your marriage, you would know it. So what's on her? This is where her sensitive spot is. So the more you touch that place, or the more you play with that part of the body, you would see that she is more ready, and it's time for you to enter. So when it's ready, then you can penetrate. And that is where from the beginning we said that from that moment there's intimacy, there's oneness. The two of you become one flesh. So that point is very important, but how you start it is also very important.
Wonderful.
It shouldn't be like a rape case. It should be enjoyed. So try and take your time. You will be a passoa. Say, Muko baby sooner by virtue of Adiana Bano, but I no crano.
Say once a while.
Once a while. Say no, once a while. That's a my boy.
Nancy, I mean, once a while.
4, 3, 1.
So before twice or no, let me say there are so many positions that we can have for sex. Obiani, how the person enjoys it. Sexual positions are more. But okay, 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 40. Or say, let all things be done decently and in order.
Wonderful.
Bible say, adie na ye ne kwan so. There are various sexual positions. You can look on the internet. Ubenya bebre. Ebi o hon so ayede to hono.
Okay.
Some of the positions it depending on how comfortable you are.
Okay.
With your spouse, and yes, with your spouse. There are some positions when you take it, you hurt your spouse, and that should not be encouraged. Some of the positions bet me show just for those who are on the internet and can see. We have where the man is on top, the woman is down. That is commonly called the missionary position. It can be vice versa. And yet, so thou shalt be above only. You can also be on top. Now, saying there were videos going around, say, oh yes, sir, who call hell.
Yeah.
And somebody sent me a text of my video. Now me say, listen, the devil is fighting against marriages. Yeah. And once he is able to succeed on breaking the home, we are all doomed. Bible says it should be done orderly. What we are talking about here is male husband and wife. Now, what kind Bible so on my yetia says a bemano, we are warrior, who name dear a bani. Obano so who name dia be money. It's when you are having sex, and say so the missionary position, no, it can be the man on top, the wife below, the woman on top, and all what we need is that there is intimacy, there's penetration. Can say this position is good when you want to make babies. It is true. Missionary position, no, for when you want to make babies. It is also true. And then we have the sitting position where you can sit on the bed. You can sit on the bed and then enjoy yourself. It is something that God has created for man and wife.
As of mame answer na obetua so no ebusuafo as of mame kan na say ye picture na ye de beto ho enti na mo am Facebook na I think say mo there you are enjoying the of mame eka no missionary no and I sit on the bed ni nyina ebi o ha ye mfa ma ho ebi o ha ye mfa ma ho but kakra na eye decent ye hu ni say no more practice ye okay na ensan kofa asembia ma na de e di beto 20 mo obetimi akọ Facebook counselor Jakon eboa mo o de toto ho ye kan ye simu hu che numbers na start jumping no so de mu pe ni so my mother yen to aso
first na ye kan nyina no o try my position na ba so who here pa so what we are saying is that the positions no it should be comfortable to both and it's a pra obema and I say a pra obano. So the sitting position is also there, and then we have the back pass where the husband would be behind you. And also and the back pass it can be whilst you are lying down. There's also one that's the back pass. That is what the people call it the doggy position. And also but sometimes when you are pregnant you need to choose a position that will help you so that you will be comfortable. So how do I have sex when I'm pregnant? The husband is not supposed to lie on you. You are supposed to choose various. There are so many positions. The doggy can help you, and also the back pass can also help you. And you have to choose your size well. And then also the last one you would want to show. It's also the standing one. I know sometimes I see when you are worried for we are staying alone, we are in the kitchen, we are cooking. You never buy a house, so no, it is standing. We are just in the kitchen cooking. But now I had abasu send papa neka say obane de kwatata no kitchen here and there no. When you marry fresh, these things are bound to happen. But ube who say this position it doesn't normally happen in the bedroom. It's normally whether you are in the kitchen or whether you are in the bathhouse. It's an say you can say bia ukmu dare na unsu ko ra ho ananso so dare no no be ra ho and aye dare na dia na dane so this one it can happen when it's in the bathhouse and other positions that you can also think of. It is what we want to emphasize here is that the Bible says that it should be done orderly. And you say a kokofa a wrong place. It is between the man and the wife, and God has created the man to be the giver and the wife to be the receiver. The man is giving through his pennies, and then you the wife you are receiving
through a specific place.
Through a specific place. Outlets are your one. Outlets are your one. The only outlet that we can receive is through the vagina. Where you wee from, it's an outlet that gives. It gives out water. It's Bible say so where you are supposed to receive is where it's supposed to be put. You don't put it at the wrong place. Well, yes, sir. Send a Corinthians can who say nyame sorry dying. Now also one of say nyame sorry dying say na your bed your best say you should be comfortable with the position that your husband or your wife is using, and that one would also help you so that you are okay.
Everybody say a communication between Obama and Bema who say, oh, let's try this out. Then you say, okay.
a bit of honoma, they are media to maybe an hour that. You can try it when you are couples, you are more worried. It's no, any so ferry, any so ferry here. Men cast a meek no back as I say. There be any so cast in a show Facebook. Almost decide a position it to her. Yeah, be that. Let's try it. Let's explore ourselves. And the more you explore yourself, that is where you enjoy yourself. And that is where you have that pleasure. So, it's no, Ube who said, Uja Huninamu Emma Demano, or no Sujani Huninamu Emma. And in your mind, Ube who said, and then to me, this releases stress, no? Because you are relaxed. And the body is also relaxed. In tema ube wieno na waye okay.
Abusia for Mrs. Pedita Siama, more fire. Na Councillor Jaconda Roma stars no dodo na no egu eye Facebook until we on call Facebook ono kohwe na edru ho no ho amanfo reactions powerful so nice mo say ba kono. Okay, ebisa sexy sweet. Ebisa de ntimpam cho. Stars a hold one nyina no. Ye de ato ho amamu a yedi nkomo ya akra na ewo ho ntimbetimi akwa akohwe. De munya ebi da nyina no mbetimi atry. Na de de agu ho nyina so no seniors of mama kan ye no eye decent mesremo. Na ya che no eye woma baako wedru baako. Wedru no sa wedru no word specific duty a eye timesremo. Ye chere na eye die ya chere yen a yenim timpacho yenko Facebook 143 kasa fan page yenko ho mehu se ho ehuru positions na hodo na sesia no missionary ne die na eneda ho missionary ne die na eneda ho so for my men so aka say ni nyina na ebegina mu mienu how you want to make it interesting and nijiemu na mo afili men afi dia ka no sitting there ni and something so for mommy yendi can because say ka say call voice notes no so see am enye sure say ye betimi wrap up entin kan yen kan nyina mom na yen summarize na wrap up ma yen ye do number ni to dwa na afi ya call voice notes na ne calls na beba no
area positions no so, we have really maybe Judy said we have been able to touch on enyamano dodona. It's what I want to talk about some of the challenges as Sisiano AFC couples in their sex life. Yeah. And then my intimi nyasa nyama way as of my make come was there a kind pa a lack of cordial relation between the two. Them man in you know. And when it's like that, you can't and beat me because there's some bitterness, there's some anger. And like I said, sex starts from the mind. So once there is that thing, enjoy sex. So let's try and then have a cordial relation. Sometimes you need to do certain things. You have to make certain sacrifices. Marriage is sacrifice. Sometimes you need to change from certain attitudes. And comedians are saying, but so I tell people that in this world, marriage is the institution where your faith as a Christian is tried the most. It can push you to the farthest limit. But if you are able to forgive, you would realize, say, you are happy now. And no, madam for madam for schoolmates now or dinner anniversary, and I mean we say no, and all can say she never thought they would come this far. Wow. And I she was saying in the America say sometimes some sacrifices are worth it. Yeah. And you can't always be right, husband. You can't always be right, wife. Sometimes just let go your ego, your pride. No, you ninja. And if I say, Mina, why you can say sorry for peace to reign. We end it with a happy sex, a good sex, and then our life is okay. And also the pressures of work. And then man it Kumasi sunyane into no baba aje 1 week time sometimes anhwa no when you obi maneto no for sent time bia na obeko tina senajo hu ade na also. And you see, one thing I always tell people is that God put Adam and Eve in the garden. I was saying here, audio mummy enu etna tromu ho. It's in a distance marriage, you know, and nano a go worry bebre. So work on it. So what's up with your transfer? I was so we are. Na me hear you so me kunu say me hear you me worry me here full time. So sometimes some sacrifices are worth it because you realize that it is draining you. Be man be timi akwakofa wachi oba no so betimi she can also do same, but when we are together these things can be avoided. Lack of understanding on religious activities. Lack of understanding how they went so pa in the money mema bebre enti ye nyame som na ye som na se ni kunu pese one ne da o se ya da ko kan bible so for you tina e was say wo ko preach ko kan bible. Hey, there is time for everything. You should understand that time for sex is time for sex. There was time I de kan bible. It is so done a Bible to honum na say or no Bible ye friend is or no pay be dim pemwagra. Allow him. It's a me catch me dickness is me want me cry na say honum. Me catch almost say okunu person or no better. Na say we ja no ho e wo fie. Now Bible ye radie didi a wa from Bible. What from? Because your first responsibility is your husband. And then also fasting.
Yeah.
And now issue. Oba say of fasting, Bema say of fasting. Fasting is abstinence from food, not sex. It's Bible eka e wo 1 Corinthians 7:5. Or say, someone na eni samode mu ho eka me kamo mu ho. Na mom se bibinti na se mu pese mu twa nyame animu a mu nyina mu nko adwene baako. You should agree with your wife, you should agree with your husband. Obi aware guye because sorry ye declare 100 days fasting. Oba no so abafie say so for say 100 days fasting intino or fasting for 100 days. By the time ni 100 days no yeah obo mpa anyway na ne kuna fa. So we should understand our religion and know that God has created the sex in the marriage and we should let it happen and it should be enjoyed. We should understand that you're fasting now. Say you're 6 to 6 you break 6 from 6 to another 6 no. Oh 6 hours it me that money ye it's no 12 hours it me say no kunu asaya hia it na Bible say ma ho nya sa enche na obonsama nya den amba mo ntem. And the last thing is that unresolved issues and petty quarrels and then lack of respect for each other. Obi ohonu mbuni kunu mbuni yere. So obi owabon. The second one we do that, it will not foster good relations. And ye nipa no munu be de na otimi ne nada. Intino enyume na ye kanyina ne say sex is a need in marriage and it is very important. Nyame bo ade no o can say everything that he has done was very good, including sex, and it is in the context of marriage. Esan say o si obobe man oboba no na odene bre ni kunu a eye Adam. So in the context of marriage, sex is enjoyable. It's a you may nyame emwa yen na nia ya warrior in Cambia Bemwa, set me intimate cosono. There should be some in Kenya be. Se bibi na nipa na ya fa cheno. Na yen ka ye humbom. Na intimate na sai awarefo. Na nyame enka ye ho. Na intimate enware nche. Na ye intimacy no. Ye one flesh no. And materialize so that people will see say ampa ye honamba ko. Onyame shira yen.
Ami.
Into obolomeja ma na.
Ami. Mefa numbers nintu mefa o number nintu ja. Ai ma mefa mama number nintu ja sisia Madaroma. Obetimi afre mama wa homa yi so Yempese ye be keeping waiting bebre sa ochina nopa or Sunday Church of Pentecost PIWC kwada so oshimase ewo meeting kesiye pa ntino ye hano number ni ma number ni 0244 984509 0244 984509 Time pamocho ensembi wo ha yentimi nyia no wo ofre mama obeyi ano de amount enwumre me sure say mama on betimi afre wa akosi be time ben yes sir on be how adwen
be 9:30 there Mr. Calls no cross that
nanka ochina so yankopon ya adom free 12 e kono betimi afre
and obi so ho betimi follow me Facebook page no
wonderful
yes
and also yempacho
Mrs. Pedita
esiama Facebook fan page me pamocho moko ho Facebook page ono Mrs. Pedita esiama Pedita ne ye cap ntino PERDITA PERDITA ena esiama no ASIAMAH timpacho oko eho a ubenya na number no me san fan to dwabiem 0244 984509 0244 984509 na Mrs. Pedita esiama eba no ne hokani ka no ho sana me ye no me ma ne nkwa bra onka bibi obetu mema no fo sofo badaroma ede na ogidi se mema na yenye ne right nti ema ne to de bi wo ha no mu deny sex ana se ekwan bi so no kra no sex na emu no omo mpese omo de be maye
yo me da se me gidi se so hwe bible mu a bible ne clear o se obema no oba ni tini obema oba no ni tini obema ena obema no so ni tini nyankopon
sir
inti from scripture no you can see say nyankopon pese obema bia no o headship ana itia wo ye no edimu
okay
na obo ko ni fear endimu ya kase headship anyete o chese wo tumi
okay
but nyankopon pese o ma otia se all responsibility and role as a husband and as a father oh here se de bia o ma we na kuma ento ne yema ono so be respond to what how are we treating no
okay
obema be otimi tia na iri wo nipem which is not nice o hwemu pa tama nyankopon de oba ne bre Adam ne ire bre no no o hwe de okafa ne ire no ho a you can see say onim no but nana kuma to ne yem
okay
until from the beginning that is how God wanted things to be and then no obo ha kwa bonti ade wo ne na fo be ye free wo adwumem no enye sa no ne irete
ete
obo se opafia o ma ne straight answers but okotu no adwumem a
osere kama
so
die
o obema no adeba kwa me ehia me se obema ne say you must have a very big heart oba de oyoba you might go hobbit me mana ya but enu so nchese so ya ade a
ebe ne ya
you might just be able to soak it. It's in a Jesus. The Bible say our order to Christ and the church. Because osisenia Christo yema safuno saranso ena mema no so nyema wa yeno because if Jesus said to sogu so ye ya no ye kan sema enya no kro the nyobe but because he loved the church Bible say he gave himself for the church. It is said na story bia obini na yeko baby omoko na krama kese bia what it ne semwa e chase se omtatom ba ma ni gane janere gane janere
save your life
so that mentality I didn't think a be man. Do you think that Jesus would have done that? No. So God expects a lot from the man. Now eno na ya mpembi when we fall short ekofan sempi but nyamani bebe na ya na eni say ye de share man.
Okay.
Obadi from the Bible you can see say they respond to certain things. Enye owo na dada oba. What you say? I no anko obe man nche because he had the commandments. it's in the Bible said yeah we can just say omunim nyansa na bisa or patch say the way they respond to things and emotions still does
okay
but to obey man you have a strong willpower it's nyama bebre no mpempine aware mu no show that willpower no by exercising love and restraint for your wife or yeah de na nya just accommodate maybe bia na betetim be so nya abotre na bigidi se mo kan bibia be fine when it comes to sex and all those things obey man prove that you're a man.
Wonderful.
Na yero me dan say.
Empany Pastor Esiama na otene kano mene obebo Mrs. Pedite Esiama echidom ehweye etutu niema ye ama mama deliver brilliantly ene enyumre na amesa mfa mama number na ntudwa biem obi aye madom kra dia to Facebook live stream no kra sia mama Damasepan Richard Jedediah Amuakon Nyankopon sha pa 0244 984509 0244 984509 Timpacho mama sorry nti obetimi afre no by 9:30 de na woda nti mesremu a ye ha dwen bebre 0244 984509 0244984509 also obetimi afre mama na ne no edi enkomo mepemu no yebesa mama ba another topic altogether na fe no ya bedi enkomo ewo kasa fidie so mama yanchi amanfo
yo enyume da nyame ase se wetimi amaye sa opportunity na yetimi ene amanfo na omo emutie ye na omo hwe ye nyina edi nkomo nyame sha obibia wutie ye nyame sha se na ye kan no betimi follow me ewo Mrs. Pedite Siama you get the live streaming no ewo ho ebia na wo me say ya ebewo ho o call 143 kasanso a eno so ho take FM so ho enyume nyame sha producer ene oda doctor nyame sha mu bebre omo mutie nyina so nyame sha mu nyina PIWC kwada so fo nyina bitia mu nyina ena na se di hokra na ekoma mira so fo esi ama nyame sha
ami
chese me start programming me ba bia one me aha nyame sha pa any encouragement say nyame hear me presentation no he helps me a lot intine me area and then he will go through no aboa me nyame sha obibia na nyame sha ye ebia ye besa ba bio
ye besa ba nye ebia ye besa ba abusia for me san for mama number ni ntujwa biem 0244 chiroma me na fe friend no 0244 984509 0244 984509 ayame de obi asende mama link na ato hwa mayen enti oko Facebook live stream na sia mo be hu https www.facebook.com/pedi.esiama enti no ohu o click sa link na obekọ mama ni page ho straight na odi akotum 143 ye be copy link na edi ato your Facebook fan page or oko utek on so and also ubehu sa link na o click on it side obe come my page na so o like here na fe we dey che na what was so ewo ho na we dey from the Esiames to Esiama Mr. Esiama akwaba timuma na fe yenko voice notes no so ana o de mamenko voice notes no so mra na yemfa de aka ne mra na yeko voice notes no so na no me sure say counselor Jako ede positions no ebeda so 20 no mo da so high ewe chire no okay yede ni nyina eba
also for mommy what the question be na way you no mama pa ye me the pa because before COVID no na yes ya de bi wa sorry say mo ye fast na mutumi yes ade no okay what about say what the question when so you quick say ba ko ti ase na ba ko ti ase let's say me dem wo ma na family no me can say bia ye fasting me oba me ye fasting me hu say me ma dey say me break it right now kananka ye wo say breaking no 5 I 6 na me say me dey call achina me so me feel say me ne me kunu be have sex na say be ma no so pa eno ntino one day pen on to me sacrifice and one chain so for mommy I said me dey work nyina ene mesremu mema no Victoria's Secret omo yes sales omo ni Macy's nti mo kola mo kope sa a friends and transparent 19 ni bi ohun na mo fama ye na bibia anyefe na fen so Ghana for man bi se men kan show mother doctor say mema ni tiri drink on frabont mema ni bi tiri to the stand say on frabont because what we are chop money at hono on frabont ni man to be big kiti crown and sometimes ya no mu yo mu hi eno nti na ya na ama omumpese omude omuhu be ma omu all the time no nti yes ramu Ghana from them and aya na mu ba mu ntumi nto bibi you say bibia do na nye expensive thing bia just a little bit cheap and so no it seems say ono ya ko huma to ho ne dey forget it all maushi bi na on to bibia ma obi e ma ne yo ye to ani o ma to socks ye to bibia e ma mo singlet underwear bibia ye to ma o mu ntem ya mu so obema bi o ko Drew Victoria's Secret na adwen ne sell e ho dey ma shop ntina me ko ra ha ye dey but say wu ra ho no ma they helps you now so when you but the bad better man so man so say bibi on betwama mu bia mu nim how to say thank you appreciate it only the bad side say bia de na kota na nje ho pe enkwa pe na o kana di we na kota the next time no nti na mu nto bi ma mu ntene de emba ni tu ye ho fo be ma no so mu nto mu ho fo pa na mu fi abonten ba na mu di bibi kuta mu na mu de man ya ye nsusu ye ni beje pa me ya ye bibia so for mama nyame shout praise the Lord.
Yes, that's it. Yes,
Obolo. Mr. Minimiku ware 28 years now from Echida. Miss Mababa t-shirt ni bi anan why?
Men's require but t-shirt na ye mema dia onye ma dia. Ena me oba ma osi ha. Una onsabeka oba osi ha nya dia ubenya. Yes mema nko a. Na me pacho why audio 30 minutes here. Wo ya sem mami ode mami momu 5 why Mr.
Hello doctor mama one wa bejafo ajo ani ejuma pa moye ko pon shira mo pa ye anyume dia samo mo kan die ya anka machimi kuna tama ho ko nini hosa na doctor amania mani bi uno ya sam kitu wala sami kuna se ona me da pia se na ho den nti ona de o se na ho den o me ho nti no ena no ebi wo ha bo so me miensa na manya ba ko so me mienu bo so me sa ni ekono kwa ni atia hey ablo na me ya wi o mi ti pa mi o enya sam ketwa esa wo yi ho ho sa ko fo so so ya de ni ni die ti na na ho sam ne die aye o chire we e bo apa na mo se na ni bi bla nya na mango na ma de sa skami wo mo mama dem sex ne kami ma na so eno die na ya so no die ya yi otumi ko twa ho ba hello ana doctor mama jo ne ma bejo fo nyumre
yentu so fan free ha nsem ni bia no den pamocho ebi voice notes anya dia mitimi abo enti no nyese time na mu nsem ewo mu no mintimi emmo madaroma nti wo amantimi ama wo de na hu se mitie ni wa chire no anoden Mr. right
DJ Obolo anyure mama ne abadwafo adwo edike ne economic station empabua papa fi na nem topic iso de eye esan says asem we hu no e de nsem bebre na ebe wiase wo bete bema bi wakuhia se de gu ne yere so bema bi da no kura de so bi ahye ne yere ne ma adan ya saa de we ya ho enu tie nua ma no ma ya wale mu amoye dofo yesrem mu asebele te se de kura wenku ade eya ma mo mfa nko na de tie se mo de ko ho a na mo hye ya hometie o DJ Obolo na mo ma no mo hye ya hometie e basa no a adwene ba otirim eye bone wani mu te bia sesa no wani ma ye huhuhu na wo mo maso aye dendende na ko achi aye de pampe no wani ma ye huhuhu sa aposo so adwe bone ko na ba otirim sa abra ni se ma no munimu a se mo de yakosa ate bia ni mu a enyema we na ya ne ba ya adwene mu enu nti yesere mo se de problem ni tie bia no mo mfa nche na saa de mo ma ye saa kwan no na aja ade kura no nka wo hwe mo nyame de che mo kwa so nyame de che mo kwa enso ye bo ho katua ho ka na fe mo ye saa ne ma no a ya ne ha adwene so na enwame ma no so ye sere mo so mo ma mo ne nya den kakra wo ene ma bi ho me se wo ye saa de pe anadwunu an ma fro ka me ko papa wa kwaji misika se me ade ne matua ka na Obolo so wo to mpaboa na me se me mfa mpaboa ne ma wanka beti ase ne wako se nka won ti ase nko enti e basa no wo de nka hwe wo de sole kwa de papa wo kwa papa de me betoye no me nsa nka enti me sere wo kwaji ma de ma me basa na ebeti ma yi kakra na se na mo kum mai na mo hyibi na mo hwia se de gubi so no moa ubekunu de kone papa ho na kwaju sika na mfa so medwemla edike ne economic station
edike medase eto so ha
Obolo me fa so me wa power me ma me wanya 25 years 140 for the for me ma mo good evening me sure so bia ho ye enme da masini cheshe pa mo dia bre Oboro wona ma me nyame sure mo pa
ami enso da se pa yento aso
bibitime idinidin be si kakra semo ka sexa any sex ni sexu bembe bi ho ye sex no kunme bi se no be sex no enyo wote nti emma se upon no se woni sex kura sex is a any dynamic to say debia nyo ya no one way na ese say ade no so nya ade a ebe ma woni aji nti ukra no na wakai na no de born de bema nti ene sex ene na be ma ye ma no so uye na uye ndia ene be ma ye ma no so yape
okay baby I say idie as we dwane o
odo doctor ye won waiko ni adwuma pa mo we was a problem ni oba na okọ no ho a ade asa twen anopa ebi anopa o ade achi amen ko adwuma na odisa ebi baby a on se na nse mema so meka no kra ya emre tebi abefa baby na obi a chiro baby o ba no nim se eja wo o de be try obaba no otwetwe no ho a na asa wo no na de den sa na de ada na se matesi abonti desin fie no kra na be ka cho ye nwa yiko mo vantu omufo owo mo pe no omunti a yesu yetu ye hofo bye bye
awa shasi asemase kama kan wa be kan se no o de ye me nsan mo kura obi wo awante yenko
Mr. Oboro mpacho we de me ware no wife no a virgin na se base me pese me susu no mu na se bia pese me kiss na ana on tiasie ma me sa na ono obenya na nke bia ye be SSA ana pese me susu no mu ana se bia bibisa rokosura
oh okay na je so no ne de mo be ye sex nko no pese so ni mu after sex ne de me so mi mu hey
okay DJ Obolo me mama ju we ni won bi dwafo nyina DJ Obolo
okay Kofi Wadaro manansen o voice note a ode ba na ya na e ofom
hello
enko ejiwe
Obolo good evening the friend Edgewe because of Edgewe Barbarian shop as once be like opposite washing base wa wana because of chia na fofo nyina obi oba eju baba nshodo yinti bia me chia no chia ya Mary dijo bolu enimbe da mwase strenya misra ede mamu pa dan de nyina mo nkoso emunya nwode na mo ncheche sa na yemfamu aba asama na mukanu emmebi mehye bi pen kusini pakuma ne bui na mahayamia ene de ba je ni ena fan kusini ena de be se dijo bolu utim se dan de le de bia anka ja sada no de nke yi pa ewusida enso he osida
na ya sem my mentor so very
dijo bolo aya na ma me for no fra o ka se obukuru o for machi da oro na me tia so e de no mu se obukuru for machi da because ukuru pia abonti anya no na eko ko bi anya no na eko o ko ba bi anya no na eko anazo o mo mashibo o mo de scanner na o mo bi o sa ro mi hu eti bi so eti vende o zera video baka so be ti asie da
my mentor so very say
good evening DJ
Oh. So for Bonsem sir, Kasano form. Also, please, I'm watching you live from Konum, and please, I'm looking for a husband, but I don't know if you can help me. Okay. No dear, mercy. Ahoy, mercy. Mr. Sema, I'm in Raho.
Obolo. Yedanyamiase. That's of my means. So I say. I quite remember say last year, me wohu. Young man be free. I say 1 year ni on that through that one stroke. I feel na or recover and very serious. On say a brewo a breno sometimes a genuine consent to be any pana wa bre. But manin ko ye dibia na wa bre. So yenka se umbre but e ko ye dibia wa bra. We are becoming sexually irresponsible. And where so na ogu wa ware. Because sex no eya sudia nyamediama oyire ni okunu. Into the moment I just will be a catch of the bia and son why sex no. Now will say what the answer. And from all moral teachings, Samaya was a sex and ya wadim. Tiawari be a baka na see bia no. Ye too amofo. And found canoe kunu and found canoe because a dear and ya wadim. And a very common luxury in marriage. And you'll be on a bit in your talkers. And you'll be on a bit messy mansions. Banyamia Daroma with sex available for every married person. I don't know the unity me enjoy. And mind you, well, perhaps student bit me as I wait me across review will be her, won't you bet me as I bet across review. But sex dear. Won't you mean consider an enemy kunyeding and Madame Mammy. And then they Madame Mammy. And then so won't you mean yes, and not so for can't simbi. Metro her. How you treat your spouse is how you be received sexually. Uno irenka say uno kurunka ubuloni ne da eya because nsema nipa ne kachireo eni ba nipa ne de ye no wia o sabe da o so no eto de bia eya nyama no mudi o moyire no matem no wia nso a bi e kachire hu na ye wia sa nipa wia na jo benya no ne wada eya na eya enti in as much say a good sex no started with our general relation with our husband and wife and come aye di nipa na ya de kwa kwa fa so pa na chow se ni okoko nipa no no bi ka se wa no bibi no free abonten ba e ho no started di nkomo on prepare oba no oba ya be so be sex so sometimes o abonten kwa no call bi abe ni nkomo bi abe tuni nipa ne man se mi kunu ba o pe bibi say na che se na be set so e bi no so da low battery and na what the ba be shia. Sometimes we are being selfish sexually. You say, oh, prepare no. Now we prepare our balance so then. Wonderful. Sex is a man security in our marriage. So, we can say, be man in that class of my carbon thing. But Busango say, well, be open at 2 or no other. No, be before then the anchor what 2 open no any then our betty. So, into no kununa and also in that credit then of carbon thing now and yes, sir. Madam, oh, say our warrior. And we were talking about friendship. I young go for a day and tempt my dinko will be criticizing ourselves and praising each other. Oh, and that dear, when your man answer any sir, a good deal, not ya want to your hoso. And that dear, why are dear, son, your man a banner. anase de bia no e bia nya ye sex no so nti anyoma nkitinkiti bia e wo se ye twen adwen si so. Once you are married forever, you need to have sex. Titru mama fo omo hia sex pa mama fo ni titru no.
Okay,
but it do sometimes some of us we feel so reluctant in marriage about having sex. Or yeah, edumana na near den. You are breaking your own security. Obey na kwa one thing. And as sex no, it must be backed by love. E also do DHD. And yes, sex and say obe pay feelings be now here den. Oko. Then hear them to your baby so all ba na afi no so den wa to block. Say we all ban say no be no den. Wako sex is not a weapon. Nyame anye sex ama ware for say yen fan kuntia ye ho. E ya de e wosank ye na ye ni di ye ho, ye ni ku ye ho. What is marriage without sex? So enti sansema anwumire of mama aken. Ye ntwi hadwen si so. Okon sorry na ko ka wodi say hiankofo bebre. But every now and then married couples are lacking sex in their marriages. And that's a problem bia bawa where they share sex. Prepaid light is near their share sex. One tie. I'm telling you, obebu you doom lighter on any kununa. So now remind you doom light 7. Kopman no panunsi ana be man hu sisi no so no ntimi nenda. Obi si awia bo ntimi nenya. So awia man na twi makeup ne koyo ho. We need to take sex very serious. Send e be ya aware betimi agina.
Mr. Zem obi man reply tie.
Obolo counselor kache ne say wuntimi nko hiring obeyire no ebi agana na enye abroshime mu de wo pa ye oba bi o ma create a obi timi de ne ireba because wuntimi ne na enye be man hu ne ni ho adwuma a oye ni ade no onye na dress o de sane man be rem ti sa places no on say ne na wari be gunti utimidi ne yire ko na obi oba ne chusu be makro ne beda no owi ya no asafa na de no odiko emu o maware edi ene no enema basu owi ase no se bia Ghana na eni ho no mu dia says obi timi ko sre why awa abrochimem eti die na meka atwa de counselor kan ya no so
abroche one dey just say ne nyina ba ho. Because that's a horde. Nemo na temuda na be shase afri ho. Ansa na badan ha. Se utimi de we yere ko. Se obi ne nnama ho. Na wi ya wasanfo ade ekufie. Kamo nim niam ye de bete.
Bema, yin sem bema no na wo na obeji anase.
E ba so bebo no ho ban.
I see.
But enye hanti wo de yemfa ne sa. Ebusiafo ye de dwumade ni si ha sei. Ye da munyina mo se enkankan ne Mrs. Pedita siama na daroma ene na dwumade yi aye kra behwe na megidi se yenya yetie ye no yesua ne ma bebre. Me de ya na me pene se yesua no na ye de tu anamon. E very necessary. Esanse se usua de ni wie na wantu hu anamon a na akoye se wato book no wa miem. Emu nimde ni nyina no aka book nim nyade a ebehuri abehye utirim. Shia yen ene na awotwe ne yensan fa topic foforo emrel na mamenkai wo se ene dwumade ni nyina no esi nan Richie's Kitchen and Local Drinks for enaso omo se ene obolo mayenso wasen ene nko a isan se ene topic na wo kan ho asem ne de so wa mo yedin kura na wa anya de nan Richie's Kitchen and Local Drinks na diomu yenie e pacho se oye party party bia se ye birthday party o se o ware party o se ye party o de ntia make ye party ni se na so be kwa ye bi no na enye esu ni yesu na emu ye ni gye yes se ye we de ye koje ye ni ho na hu se yes ye hu buffet na me hu bi da ha nko na me hu sa ye buffet ti me se party bia wo ye bia no hu na Richie's Kitchen and Local Drinks are ombedi hu juma ede amount say open cocktail punch and a buffet na ya assorted food so ti say ye fried rice and de kan keka ho say ye plain rice so say ye Cajun rice ye Mexican super rice and de kan ka ho a ni nyina no be ye bi ede amount fruit juice no so no sort o ahodro say ye pineapple juice ye apple juice ye grape juice ye watermelon juice am say bisap juice and de kan ka ho ni nyina no so bolo ni nyina no mo ye bi e wo ho pastries ahodo nso no nan Richie's Kitchen and Local Drinks for Sesia no why wadwen say uye bibiki tu abi wo fie esan covid ho nsensem ntia odi ohu na riches on be yama se kese mu nso na wo ye nso eno nso oma reda room on betu sa na mo no e dia ma o mechi akwan wo pankrono adabraka number obefre ene na riches for di nkomo abra ebia no ho kani boy no na hyehyɛ waache oba no na hyehyɛ waache afedi why wadwen say okuhu abusuafo na umpe bibi kese bibiki tu abi a Fernand Riches for no momeye adwuma no emfama number no eye 0559 786224 0559 786224 pankono adabraka ene makacho se omo wo frɛ number na ubisa ni nyina no so ombeye eho adwuma e de ama omo bo nso da fom boko e da fom a enye den wa ubotum ebeso ni opese wiye bia no so no mbeboa na omane amaye ne kama so e de ama 0559 786224 0559 786224 may kai also say Kwa Herbal and Homeopathic Clinic